There we go. Good evening, good morning, good whatever time you are. Welcome to a VTMYTE New Serum scene. This scene takes place in the Pleasure Palace, the grand kink fetish club of Bianca Cassidy, Bruja extraordinaire. The scene tonight is a surprise party for a Miss Isabell Murphy. She's turning 40 today. She doesn't look a day past 28, but she's turning 40, trust me. And the scene starts, Bianca is sitting in her throne. Miranda's fussing about making sure that balloons are in place and that the fake candles are lit. And that's where this scene will begin.
Well, Isabell was told to come to the Pleasure Palace last night by Bianca, and it's, what, 11:30-ish? Isabell just finished up at work not too long ago, so she's still in her work clothes, which is workout clothes. So yoga pants, tank top, and maybe a track jacket. Her hair's still pulled back into a ponytail. She doesn't have any makeup on. And she just she knows that the club is closed on Tuesdays, so she knows she doesn't have to bother with a door person. She wouldn't have to anyway, but yeah, so she is entering the Pleasure Palace in very casual attire, not having any idea what's going on.
Are the other two there already and wait?
Sure. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Noelle is the most plainly dressed that she has been. She just has a black tank top on, her jeans and combat boots. She really likes that pair of shoes, seemingly. So everyone can see both of her tattoo sleeves very, very, very clearly. On her right shoulder, there is the spider tattoo, along with all the other horror movie iconography. And then on her other shoulder, her left shoulder, there is for lack of a better term, a flayed princess. On one arm, there are different references to Alien, and on the other arm, there are different references to Predator, along with all other kinds of horror movies that I cannot think of right now.
So those of you who are hiding should roll Dex stealth.
Oh. Yeah.
If you're trying to hide. If you're not trying to hide, then don't worry about it.
So Adam's also going to be there, the literal horror show. He is depicted as above. He'll just be wearing a tank top that shows his muscles, a pair of jeans, some shoes he could fit in. He'll have a hoodie or something that's probably been discarded on a chair, something in a VIP lounge. And I'm going to do a quick roll and see what he has in his hands. Give me a sec. Do my Dex crafts. So in his hands he has a makeshift figurine kind of in his hands. It's a little makeshift, but you can clearly see it's kind of a figure of a woman sort of in mid-pose with what appears to be a sword, kind of. You know, it's not the most elegant kind of rendition and it by any means, but you know, it's fair. And he is not going to need to roll Dex because he is obfuscating. He is using his discipline to not be there. You know?
There. Noelle failed her stealth roll because she's kind of bad at hiding. So I'm just gonna say,
her hair's like
yes. Noelle is actually hidden fairly well. Her hair is so fucking big, it's just kind of sticking out.
That's fantastic. And what about Bianca? Is she hiding?
She's sitting on the throne, trying to be the center of your attention to distract you from whatever others might be doing.
Of course.
She is in a very tight, low-cut leather gown.
Oh my. Well, that actually probably would be enough to grab Isabel's attention. Though she's not enthralled by it, but she's still very focused as she walks in the door and notices Bianca's display. But I'm gonna roll perception alertness.
You only need one to see the hair sticking out.
Yeah, well, I have 2 successes because acute vision. So she notices Noelle's hair, but she kind of smirks, but she has almost a confused look, like, why is she? But she turns her attention back on Bianca.
Good evening, my dear. I'm glad you could make it.
Good evening. What's going on? How are you?
You notice that there's balloons tied around the place. The main stage, it looks like it's set up for a scene. And Miranda is kneeling naked beside Bianca.
Her eyes get kind of wide as she looks around. What's all this?
Well, you see, my dear, if my memory serves, somebody's having... And she looks at the clock on the wall. Let's see... Well, still 5 minutes away. Who cares? 5 minutes doesn't matter, does it?
No. You can tell that maybe Isabell has forgotten her own birthday.
Well, my dear, then, a surprise! A happy birthday.
Right. How did I forget my own birthday? Right. Oh, thank you. And does Adam and Noelle kind of spring out at this
Oh, yeah.
time?
Noelle
As this literally happens, Adam's just literally gonna jump out, probably behind from Isabel Boy. Like, well, happy birthday, my dear.
Adam! Thank you.
Sorry, didn't mean to scare you like that, but well, he kind of just looks. He looks sheepish.
She'll just smile really wide and she'll go, "It's all right. We both know that I like it anyway." And she winks.
Well, I do aim to please, especially in a place like this. But well, here's a gift I've made for you. It's a little, well, it's not perfect, but I thought you'd enjoy it after our last meeting. And he just kind of passes you this figurine he's been working on.
She takes it and she looks it over and she's beaming. You know, she thinks that it's very thoughtful of him to do this, and thank you, Adam. This is amazing.
Well, as I said, it's just a little something I carved up the night before.
No, it's very thoughtful. Thank you very much.
Well, did you carve from human bone?
No, nothing as grisly as that. I just found some. I found some wood down in the sewers that needed to be put to good use. No, as Nosferatu alike, we're resourceful at the best of times. But well, Miss Noelle, I think you can come out of hiding now.
Noelle go ahead and springs up. Her tank top is also relatively low cut at the moment. Not as much as Bianca, because Bianca is goddamn, but
are any of our characters actually wearing clothes?
Noelle is wearing clothes. Shit, it's fucking cold out there. It's fucking.
Yeah, Isabel's basically in a tracksuit because she just came from work. So the middle picture on her overlay is pretty much what Isabell looks like right now.
Also, with this look cut as Bianca's top is, you can clearly see the tattoo of a yellow rose over where her heart is.
Okay. Describing all of Noelle's tattoos will literally take up the whole scene. So she's going.
She has lots of tattoos about horror stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
We got it.
Kinda. Like, she is going to walk up to Isabell and give her a big ol' hug. Say, "Happy birthday!"
She hugs her back enthusiastically. Thank you. Thanks for coming. I had no idea that Bianca was going to do anything like this. I even kind of forgot that it was my birthday tomorrow, so... Or, well, today, I guess, as she looks at the clock and it's like 1 minute till midnight.
Nah, yeah. My present may have to wait a bit. It's a bit of a weird one. And she'll smile.
She'll smile back. Oh, all right. Well, then I very much look forward to that.
Well, Miss Noel, you do sure like to surprise us. I actually met her the other night as well. She's most interesting for a member of your clan. Not that any of you aren't, of course, but no.
I know, isn't she great?
Well, I didn't expect a pretty little thing like her to be wandering around the sewers. It was a nice surprise.
I mean, what did you expect me to be doing? Hanging out at some rich kid's penthouse? Then she'll just drag her thumb across her neck where her throat scar is, and just like mimic dying.
Yeah, I'd much just kind of look at you with a, what is she doing? What the fuck is she doing? Yes, as I said, most interesting. I look forward to seeing why your sire decided to choose you.
I'll tell you when I find out.
Well, she certainly is different from the other one that her sire had chosen. I like her better.
Well, I haven't seen that bloke in quite some time.
Me neither. I have a feeling he's avoiding us or something. I don't know.
Probably scared the little boy.
Fear's never a good thing to have, so how have you all been these past few nights? Not a chance to see any of you.
Not too bad. I actually managed to get to an Elysium meeting at the Gemini last night. That was rather interesting. Apparently there was a official court held, night before last?
Yes, went myself.
I didn't even know about it. How did I not even know about it?
Well, my dear, you just have to listen and, well, you hear about it.
Yeah, well, I'll be paying more attention from now on. You can guarantee yourself that.
Wow.
I need to make sure that I make it to court every time it's held.
Well, if I hear anything, I'll let you know, and I'm sure you'll return the favor. It was...
Oh, of course.
I mean... It was interesting, of course. Mostly elders from the light, just talking. You know, well, I seems like quite boring, but, well, at least I didn't smash a table at this one.
You smashed a table at one?
Well,
His first. Yes.
well,
Him and Val had a slight
disagreement. Well,
oh, Val was it?
Yeah.
Noelle will tilt her head.
Oh, you've met her. Well, yes. Well, you shouldn't really go around calling Nosferatu ugly. It's like calling the Malkavians crazy or the Toreadors pretty. It pisses all of us off and, well, stating the obvious, you know?
I've never seen a Toreador get mad for being called pretty.
Hmm.
Do you guys get mad if we call you pretty?
I think it depends on the context and who's saying it and how they say it, you know?
Very much
I mean,
so.
I certainly don't mind when people call me pretty, but I would rather people see me for something other than my looks.
Well.
So Val directly just walked up to you and called you ugly to your face in the middle of
Not quite, but as I said, that was a few months ago, and so she was at this Elysium of yours. Well,
Val is very outspoken and she doesn't care who she offends. And Adam here was caught off guard, and he doesn't need to hear those things, you know? They know that they're different. They
Well.
don't need to hear it.
well, now I've just accepted how I look, When I look in the mirror and see the pretty boy I am. It's nice to see some new faces for a change.
Yes, it appears that Noelle here was... Can you mute, Natalie? Sorry, the echo was just horrible. It appears here that Noelle has been kind of laying low. I'd seen her around a couple of times, but hadn't really gotten a chance to talk to her. And now she's out and about trying to get to know people. And she and I got a chance to talk a couple nights ago at Club Gemini. I ran into her there, and then ran into her again last night at Club Gemini. And, well, here she is again tonight. So...
Well, I'm sure she'll achieve great things. How did the rest? How did everyone seem to take her? I found her quite charming myself.
I think she was well received. I think she managed to shock a couple of people, which was amusing.
A couple of people being...
Well, one that's not too terribly hard to shock, Mercy, the Malkavian.
She is.
I think she even made Tootie uncomfortable. Or at least uncomfortable is probably not the right word. Maybe she didn't quite know how to take her, I think. Same with I think same with Hermes too.
Well, if anyone knows how to dress for it, it's that girl. She's smart, but it's good for her to meet people in the city, especially when you're so young.
Oh yes, of course.
Most of them were quite pleasurable to meet up with as well.
Yes, they are. You've just got to watch your back, But no. I said it went better than my first meeting, so...
Oh, don't worry. Val definitely caught me off guard as well, especially where she demanded that I follow protocol. Yet,
you broke protocol.
If I remember correctly, I don't think she told me her name or her clan.
No, she didn't. I told her. I told you what her name and her clan was.
Oh no, I'm going to make sure that. But she did not tell me. That is the thing.
Yes,
and you really should call her out on it. Just because she's older than us doesn't mean that she's able to demand things of us like that.
Oh no, I have my own plan for her.
And she kind of looks over at Bianca, knowing that her and Bianca are friends.
Adam's just gonna shrug. Well, you know what the Bruja are like. As charming as they are, everyone has a low temper. But I think the fire adds character.
Oh, of course.
But yes, if you're...
I like Val for the most part. Don't get me wrong. I just think that she needs to learn to know when to keep her mouth shut.
Well, I'd say I like her, but to be honest, I liked her more as a Nosferatu.
What else? Oh, the Hamish, that Giovanni seems to think that our new esteemed prince is trying to build an army.
Why so?
Maybe, he thinks that the Sabbat threat isn't over, which I would tend to agree with that. You already know my thoughts on that.
Well, considering the Shovelhead the other week.
Yes. Yeah, I heard more about that.
Yeah. How's Mercy doing? Is she?
She seems to be doing all right. She was actually pretty social, and she said that she'd try and be around more, but I'm not really holding my breath on that. But she'll do things on her own time, you know.
Hmm. Well, let's say you can do it then.
At this point, Isabel will go and greet Miranda and give her a hug.
Okay. Yeah. So Adam will just talk to Noelle, probably. She's still there.
Yep.
Ah, cool. I didn't know if you got right. So Adam will just kind of look at Noelle. So it sounds like an interesting first few nights for you then.
I love it so far. So.
Wow. Well, as I said, don't let Val bother you too much, and if you ever need any help, just ask me.
She'll smile and say, I appreciate that.
Yes, well, I said it helps to have a friend around. I mean, Bianca helped me out when I had a few problems, and, we all give each other a leg up, as it were.
Well, all of us young ones do have to stick together.
Yes, most definitely. Actually, I was hoping to get you and Isabell alone for a few moments. Perhaps later after, well, whatever delights Bianca's cooked up reveal themselves. There's something you might be interested in.
Ooh.
Well,
My interest.
yes, well, if you heard of the artist Frida Kahlo?
I believe I've heard his name a few times. Do you mind refreshing me?
Well, I don't know what all about her myself, but, well... Well, actually, here's a thought. You mind if I borrow a cell phone for a second?
All right.
Right, cool. So Adam takes a cell phone, and what he's going to do quickly is he's going to just... With his big kind of stubby deformed Nosferatu hands, he's going to enter in, obviously named Frida Kahlo. He's going to flick through a few images and read up. Do I have to roll for this, or will it just be fine?
I think you're okay.
Yeah, cool. He's just like, well, rumor is that there might be a big event showing up in town or something, and well, apparently it should be something that you artsy types would enjoy going to. I'm thinking of going up there myself and stirring up some trouble.
Ooh, what kind of trouble?
Well, as I said, I'd rather talk to you in private about that. Nothing against protocol, but just a little fun. I like to play.
She'll nod.
Yes, I said something I think that's a girl like you and Isabell might enjoy going to. But apparently it should be filled with lots of corporate types, the pretentious fucks and stuff.
The ones that like to go to things like this and pretend they're sophisticated.
Yes. And after our conversation the other night, I thought that, well, you'd also get a kick out of ruining it. But yeah, I tell you what, if you ever need to get in touch with me about it, just come down around 8th Street and, well, I'll let you know. I'll let you know when anything's going on. And he just kind of quickly scrolls down, he sees your number. I assume she said wrong number at some point, it says. You'll remember it, and then, yeah, he'll give you back your phone. Things. Much obliged.
Hey, no problem.
Yes, but but I'm glad these past few days have been great for you.
And for you?
Not bad. Business is slow, Training mostly, and just doing what I showed you the other night.
Okay.
No. Said you might want...
Oh, sorry.
No, you go.
Noelle will actually, she'll look down at his muscles right quick, look back at him, and just kind of like mind boxing for a second and say, you mean this kind of training?
Yes, indeed.
I have to joke about that.
I was actually going to do something. Give me a sec. I'm just going to do a standard strength and performance, if that's okay.
Go for it, bro.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see how many ones I can get. I pass. Okay, so it's quite clumsy, but yeah, I think it's strength performance or strength athletics with my buttons. Adam just kind of grabs you. He grabs Noelle, surprisingly, and kind of half picking her up. He kind of puts her in that kind of dance position, you know, where the guy's on top and the girl's kind of laid out, you know. It's like, oh.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do my Dex performance to make this look better. Let's see what happens. She could botch, and this could go very badly. Or, oh my god. Or,
like a boss.
Or she looks completely graceful.
Yeah. So what ensues?
Rehearsed for a week prior.
What ensues is that Adam does like kind of a boxing kind of feint towards you as he gets you in that dance position, and Noelle effortlessly and gracefully kind of just steps out of her way, moving in sync with him for a while. They can continue talking while they do this, I imagine. Yes. Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else you met who I'd like to meet? I hope they are treating you well.
No, Noelle will think. That Hermes fellow, who's very interesting. Zachary Quinto.
Zachary who?
Hermes, I believe he was... I'm not sure. Man. But he looks exactly like Zachary Quinto. Do you know that actor?
Can't say I do. Didn't have much time to watch movies, but well. I think you're talking about the fellow in Clan Shamir.
Oh, that was his clan. Okay.
Yes. Yes, you do well to be careful around them. They're mysterious sorts. How did you find him?
I thought he was quite charming in his own way.
So just formalities, then?
For the most part. I don't dislike him. So there's that.
But you don't like him either, or you just don't know him?
I just don't know.
That's fair, that's fair.
Bianca gets up, clapping her hands to get everybody's attention.
Yeah. As happens, Adam will kind of just let the end naturally, and he'll wait politely.
Yep.
Since it's not Miss Isabel's birthday, one of the long-held traditions is birthday spankings. So we have everything set up right over here, and there's a spanking bench as well as a cross. So I figured we'd start the night with some birthday spankings to get everybody in the mood.
Adam just kind of shakes his head. It's like, well, as much as I want to be of a whip, that's not exactly what I was thinking. But please, feel free to go on.
Isabell smiles and drapes herself over the spanking bench, taking her pants off before she does so.
Bianca gives her a look, shakes her head. Very well, my dear. Let's see. Am I going to use hands or a paddle?
She just kind of looks at her, shrugs her shoulders.
Metal paddle it is. And she pulls it up as if she was there already waiting because she had already planned to use it, regardless of what she chose.
And Isabell is going to activate heightened senses. Touch.
And Bianca is going to proceed to give her a solid, potent-packed 40 hits on the ass with that paddle.
Isabell makes the appropriate moans and groans and screams in pain and pleasure as she's receiving these.
Afterwards, Bianca stands up and says, "All right, who's next?"
Noelle will smile and hold out her hand for the paddle.
She hands it over happily.
Now, out of character, I don't know if this will influence anything, but Noelle actually does have a melee score.
So does Bianca.
So this,
You can just role play it. It's fine.
yeah, it's not going to be quite as it's not quite as amazing as Bianca's because Bianca was using that potent.
Not quite as
Noelle-
and probably not quite as practiced either. But it's okay. Isabell doesn't care.
That's fair. Noelle will use that celerity though. She got that.
Yes, you can use celerity, most definitely. So I would guess that Noelle's spankings are come a bit faster, which therefore making the impact feel different, but probably not. For Isabell, it doesn't matter to her. She's making an impact. Haha. Isabell will make the appropriate noises. And actually, partway through, she will feel herself starting to slip into a bit of an enthralled state focused on the sensations that she's being given with this metal paddle and with a new person wielding it as well. Someone that she likes. She is pleased to have a member of her clan such as Noelle, and that she's willing to do something like this to her. So yeah, she's starting to kind of slip into that enthralled state of being mesmerized by the beauty of what she's suffering right now.
Does Noelle just give 40, or does she go more?
She'll do the standard 40.
Bianca will then look to Adam. Mr. Fitzpatrick, would you like your turn?
Adam's just gonna shake his head and be like, well, no thanks from me. I wouldn't want to hurt the lady.
Oh, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna hurt her.
No. Continue as you wish. It's not my sort of thing. No. When I cause people pain in the ring, it's quite real. As I said, I'm not, well, like yourselves.
As you wish, my dear. She will take the paddle from Noelle.
All right.
Now, let's see. Can she... And she's going to snap her fingers in front of Isabell's face.
Isabell responds and is kind of in this dreamy, almost trance-like state as she looks at Bianca.
Hello, my dear. It's time to get up.
Already?
This part's over. There's still more to come. Like you.
All right. She slowly gets up off the spanking bench. She will leave her pants off. She has underwear on, but and she will kind of fall into Bianca's arms a little bit after she gets up.
All right, top off, my dear. Otherwise, it's going to be ripped to shreds.
And she does so.
Now, to the cross.
And she does as she's told.
And Bianca pulls out her two big bull whips, the 12-footers. And Miranda comes and moves the spanking bench off of the stage. Bianca lets each whip do a couple cracks in the air before she begins slowly single-tailing with the whips. She then moves them into a Florentine, which with two 12-foot whips is actually quite an impressive sight, keeping them from getting entangled. And then she's popped Celerity. And suddenly it sounds like gunfire is going off rapidly in the room. Isabel's back is being... There's even a few spots that are looking like they're becoming flayed open.
And Isabell is screaming and groaning and moaning and having herself a wonderful time. She's becoming in that entranced state again, especially the ones that feel like her back is being ripped open. Definitely a heightened state of pain that she likes to be in.
And Bianca will go for a while, and then she'll feel like she's done her fair share and offer to let either of the other two use any of the myriad instruments around on her. Floggers, whips, crops, baseball bats.
Noelle, she'll smile. And she'll look at Bianca and say, I have my own personal activity to do. This is going to be Isabel's birthday present.
All right, then.
Noelle will whip out her personal knife, extend the blade, walk up to Isabel as she's tied up. And, yeah, unless anyone stops Noelle right now or tells her not to do the thing, Noelle will, the parts that were flayed open by Bianca, Noelle will actually go in with her knife and start removing those bits of skin. As Noelle actually starts to flay Isabell. That's happening.
Isabell will scream, and this is something that isn't done to her very often. So, yeah, she will scream, but it's not a scream in as if she wants you to stop doing it. It's more of a surprise, and then, oh, wow, okay, this is a thing, and this is what we're doing. Got it.
Yeah, Adam's kind of watching this, but Adam kind of, as Isabel starts screaming, Adam's going to probably run in quite close and be like, well, wait, what the fuck? You know?
And she'll keep going and keep going. She won't do too much just because there's only so much that a Kendra will be able to heal. However, once that's done, she'll finish. Stop right there. While her hands are still covered in blood, she'll walk on over to the bar section, grab an entire container of salt, walk back over, pour a nice handful in her hands, and then directly place her palm on the skinless section of Isabel's body and rub that directly in.
Oh, yeah. And Isabell will scream a blood-curdling scream that it's a very good thing this club is soundproof. But she is reveling in this amazing amount of suffering that Noelle is putting her through, and she's, especially with Auspex on, this is, to her, is just amazing, and she will go into a full entrancement at this as well. Because this is fucking wonderful for her.
Now Noelle's
fucking birthday.
Now Noelle's gonna have to roll entrapment. I think Noelle's gone too. And she just kind of backs up and sits down and just kind of watches Isabell just kind of writhe around at this point.
Situ As Situ kind of Toreador in trance, Adam's gonna just give them a look like you're into some nasty shit and be like, whoa. I guess you two will owe me a minor for not repeating this to anyone. Bloody hell. Not to me. I may be nice, but you're into some nasty shit. You know? That kind of thing.
Oh, that's not nasty. You should see the finishing move that I have planned. That might drive you a little farther. And personally, I don't care if people know. It's two Toreador doing what they want to each other.
No,
it's a celebration.
No, but it's definitely something to be kept private. I didn't expect to see something like this bloody happening. I just expected a goddamn birthday party, you know, candles and all. Even if we are bloody kindred.
Yes, well, we've never been the birthday cake sort of folks. If she was going to be a birthday cake, I'd have stabbed her full of needles and lit candles on her.
Well.
If it's too much for you, you're welcome to leave. Nobody's making you stay.
No. Said you girls all go have your fun. It's just, well, no. I've already seen enough of this sort of thing, you know, going through the embrace.
Yes, well, for us, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is entertainment. This is what helps you keep your sanity.
Well, no. All interesting types, you know. I'm just gonna raise his eyebrows and say, well, it was an interesting experience. And he looks towards Isabell and Noelle. Oh, I'll make sure to be in contact with you ladies in the future. And he's gonna head out towards the back.
Good night, Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Good evening to you as well. And I do mean what I said about that manor. Yeah, he heads out.
What's the kindred entry point to this place?
There are two. There's the front door and the back door. The back door is usually for those who aren't publicly able to go public places.
Like me.
So I would go in through the front door. And of course all my crosses and all that are hidden out of respect for the birthday girl. So I guess I'll wander through the front.
Josephus, surprised to see you here.
I'm surprised that I haven't come here earlier. Places like this. I have a history with them. I smile at you.
Well, welcome. We have the birthday girl and her clanmate, both of whom seem to be a little lost at the moment.
Yes, Isabell is very much. So, did you describe the scene before him when he walks in?
So when you walked in, there's Bianca in a very low-cut leather gown. On the stage is Noelle in a black tank top, jeans, and combat boots. Isabell is in her underwear. Her back is cut and peeled open There looks to be something rubbed into the wounds, and Noelle's just kind of standing there staring at Isabell, who's leaning up against a cross with a...
Noelle has blood all over her hands,
Yes.
with a knife in her right hand.
Yep, and Isabell is just splayed out on the cross, not moving. She's very much enthralled with her own pain right now, and Noelle is enthralled by what she just inflicted upon Isabell. So you see two Toreador enthralled on the stage.
Is there a place to sit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, I'll sit down and I'll watch. Most interesting. Yes, this does take me back. And these implements that you have. Do you have any on sale?
I could make some to sell. These are all my personal ones here, though.
Truly, I'll raise my eyebrows. Yes, I would like that.
What kind are you looking for?
The more, and I don't mean to offend when I say the word depraved, the better.
Do you want something like a flogger, a crop, whip?
So Isabella is like on a cross? Is that where she is?
Yeah,
A
she's
St.
on
Andrew's
the
cross?
St. Andrew's cross, so it's in the shape of an X.
Okay, cool. I'll look at it and I'll be like that. That's good. Perhaps a little larger.
Crosses are simple enough. How large are you talking?
Enough to fit 3. Something. And I like extend my arms out. Bulky and nice. A permanent fixture.
Simple enough. Big enough for 3 people.
And not.
Would 3 crosses fixed together be acceptable?
Of course. Yes.
And how decorative do you want it?
Let your imagination soar.
Oh, I can imagine quite exotic things. Covering the fronts in spikes.
Oh, yes. Spikes. I nod to you.
Crosses covered in spikes. Do you want them
Ideal. Yes.
any particular metal?
What's that one made from?
That one's just made of wood. I meant the spikes.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Anything, really. Whatever you have on hand. You're the craftswoman.
Alright then. It'll probably take me a couple weeks to get it all cut and framed and everything attached.
I hold my smile and I glance around at the other instruments there. You know, the types that you can pick up and hold in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You've made all those yourself as well.
I've made the floggers. I've made 2 of the whips. Many of them I've just bought, but they are my own collection.
You're quite handy. I must apologize for last night. It seems that we've, what's the term the kids use these days? Cross wires, perhaps. I don't mean to come across as a Bible thumper. No, as you see, I'm quite fond of what you have going on here. It suits us well.
I was doing this long before I was kindred. In fact, it's why I was embraced.
I'll smile and glance back to the two that are in their entrancements. And I'll say the circle of lust requires these instruments. And I try to avoid using the word parishioners, but you can see I'm struggling as I start to say what's the word? Clients of Babylon would rather enjoy this. Simply let me know what I owe you.
Do you wish to pay cash or in bones?
Honestly, I have very little cash. It would depend on how much it costs. Though I can perform minor favors for you for this. Perhaps more if the instrument is exceptionally appealing. Do you wish to involve a harpy in this manner? Or will you take my word?
I would do it just to make sure that they know that I offered you a service in exchange for this boon, and therefore I'm accountable for what I offer.
Of course. And is a minor boon sufficient?
For the crosses, definitely.
Alright, I'll extend my hand towards you.
She'll shake it.
And I'll glance back to the two of them, the birthday girl. Both, I'm assuming, look like they're entranced, perhaps.
Yes.
Yep.
I must move this party along, though. These two are losing themselves far too much at the moment.
Of course. And Josephus will stand there, sit there, I should say, just enjoy the remainder of the activities, as I, the person behind him, must go.
Catch you later, man. Good seeing with you.
Bianca heads up, snaps her fingers in front of Noelle's face first.
Well, we'll kind of shake her head out. Oh. Wow. And she'll just smile again. Wow.
Isabell, my dear. She gives her a gentle shake on the shoulder, snaps her fingers in front of her face. Isabell.
Huh. She kind of shakes her head too. What? And then she feels her back, and it feels like it's almost on fire. Oh, hi.
Hello there, my dear. There's one more little thing that I've been promising you, and I figure this is the best night to do it, your birthday.
Okay. Sure. And she just keeps wincing and kind of like moving her shoulders a little bit, but she's all smiles. She's enjoying the shit out of this.
Yep. Noelle is now looking at Isabell like an artist views a wonderful painting that they just created.
Yes.
You see Miranda lay down a tarp on the ground, puts a couple pillows on top of it. Underwear off and get comfortable. Because this is not going to be comfortable.
Okay. And she lays down. Does Bianca want her on her back?
She doesn't care.
Okay. That she's gonna lay down with her back exposed. Still open with the salt in it. On the pillows, so she'll lay her chest down on the pillows and she'll kind of hug them into her.
Does she take off her underwear as ordered?
Oh, of course. Yes, before she lays down.
Noelle sees Bianca pull out what looks to be a large strap-on, except it seems to have nails piercing through it in cross angles, pointing back towards the base. And she then tears off the lower half of her dress and fastens it on. You may want to take a breath, my dear.
Isabel does so. She takes a breath.
You feel her lips and this large phallus enter you, but it has something pressing out off of it as she enters.
And with her auspex still on, she feels the nails enter, and she screams, and she screams.
They don't hurt until she pulls out.
Oh, okay. Well, then she won't. She will just moan. She'll scream a little bit, probably because of the size of the thing, but...
And it's when she pulls back, you feel those digging into your body.
Mm-hmm. And then she will scream.
And Bianca will enjoy herself until she's done. Or Isabell seems to pass out. Whichever comes first.
I would say that Isabell would probably pass out before Bianca's done. Like she not like pass out, but she would become enthralled and stuff again, and just kind of be there almost in a catatonic state.
And I would have you roll soak for a little bit because this is pretty gruesome amount of ripping and tearing.
Okay.
Like 2 stamina rolls, soak and 3 each time.
I got 4.
Well, then you're going to take the total of 2 lethal.
Okay.
And afterwards, once Bianca's pulled it out and removed the strap-on from herself, Miranda comes and helps her roll onto her back and strokes Isabell's hair as Bianca reattaches her skirt.
Isabell just kind of lays there, writhing, wincing and moaning. Oh my.
Happy birthday, my dear.
She smiles, almost sheepishly. Thank you. Both of you. Wow.
Does Noelle want to say or do anything else?
No, I think we're good.
Then with that, we'll bring this scene to a close. Thank everyone for playing and watching. It's been fun. Good night.